Hey there folks, this video I'll be talking about the new action-adventure epic, The Prince of Persia, Sands of Time. Now, for starters, I'm not familiar with the Prince of Persia games, which the film is based off, so I can't start comparing the movie to the games because I wouldn't know where to begin. If you don't know already, the film is basically about an orphan boy who is adopted by the King Shahraman, and grows up to become a soldier. Now, the film's main plot begins when the king's soldiers in Dastan, who will become the Prince of Persia, attack a city as they believe that the ruler of this holy city has been selling weapons. Now, the way Dastan enters the city was really clever. He basically scales the wall by climbing up arrows which are being fired by the archers. There's a clip of this in the trailer, but when I was watching it I was like, damn, that's impressive. Molina, who is the princess of the city Dastan and his brothers are attacking, gives a magical dagger to one of her servants to get it out of the city, but Dastan stops him and essentially steals the dagger. Little does he know of what powers this dagger have. The dagger has the power to go back in time. Not to give too much away, but Dastan is framed for his father's murder and goes on the run along with the Princess Molina, and he must discover who really killed his father and why this certain individual wants the dagger. I don't want to go in depth with the rest of the story because that would ruin it for you. I'll just go through the things which worked well now. Gyllenhaal played Dastan surprisingly well. When I first heard that he would be playing the prince, I was like, why the hell did they pick this guy? You know, he's no action hero, but here he proved me wrong. He did an incredible job. As for Gemma Arterton, I didn't really like her in Clash of the Titans, but she looks really good and plays the princess very well. One thing that I just want to point out is that there's a close-up shot of her boob when Dastan sees the necklace around her neck. It's pretty cool. It's good to see the relationship between the prince and the princess develop over the course of the film. They start out hating each other and then start to like one another. Anyways, the action was also very good. The camera cuts an awful lot when there's a fight scene, and it seems the camera is really close to the actors, so at times it may be a bit difficult for some people to see what is going on. The chase scenes are superb when Dastan is leaping from building to building, and I'm a fan of parkour and free running, and there's a lot of that in this film. The fight choreography really shines when Dastan is attacked by the assassins who are sent to kill Dastan and retrieve the dagger. That scene is possibly the highlight of the movie for me, but there are a lot of other great scenes in it as well. Now, one thing I noticed when watching the trailer is that there's a certain scene which reminds me of the game Assassin's Creed. I don't play on games, but I have seen friends playing on it, and when Dastan is stood on the wooden beam at the beginning of the film, when he is storming the Persian city, that bears a close resemblance to on Assassin's Creed. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I just thought it was very similar when he leaps off. And I read in Empire magazine that the filmmakers were paying tribute to Assassin's Creed, so it was deliberate from the filmmakers. This movie, Prince of Persia, is in the spirit of the Indiana Jones movies. A lot of action, a lot of drama between the characters, witty dialogue, and overall, a great adventure film. One thing which I figure people will do is that they will compare it to the Pirates of the Caribbean films, being that they are both produced by Jerry Bruckheimer. Now, I'm a fan of the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy, love the first one. The other two, they're good, but they're not great. Now, I think that if they decide to make more Prince of Persia films, they will be sort of limited by what they can put in it. After all, it is based on a video game series. I don't know the plot to the other games, but if they are as good as the Sands of Time, then this franchise may be better than the Pirates of the Caribbean films, because Rob Marshall is going to screw up the fourth Pirates film. Now, I could talk more about all the little details to this film, but what it all comes down to is that this is a very fun popcorn flick, and and you should check it out because it's very entertaining and it just shows that a game can be made into a good film, and hopefully there will be more. I'm off to see Cop Out now because I'm off college, so talk to you guys later.